you want one, listen to the news. Jamaica mash up Paris, top runner. This is how we beat, we are born up parts. Launch off, shot put a blast off, jump every hurdle. No, we no fall short. Action back when the celebration start. Pop cover when the celebration start. When the celebration start. When the celebration start. When the celebration start.
So we do it every time.
We should be waving a gold medal, really and truly.
That's how we stay. All the way. Somebody else said, why you didn't walk with that flag yesterday or the day before? What's so special about this morning that you're just waving the national flag? That's how we stay. All the way. You know, let me just say this quickly. There's something about the national anthem being played in foreign lands.
I'm telling you,
there's
it's a vibe.
Something when we stand up like this. You know what I mean? And you know at some part in the anthem, the tears start flow. It'll come down. Dean Hemmings, you start it.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Whoa.
Great morning.
Great morning to you.
I just have one word for the morning. Gold!
Gold! Gold!
I mean, not that the silver and the bronzes weren't fabulous enough, because they were.
Yes.
But there's just a little ring to having a gold, you know?
A little pep in our step.
It's a little vibe.
It's a vibe.
Great morning, Icy.
Great morning to you.
And great morning. Thank you.
Look at the colors.
I know, we're like accidentally matching.
Yes, accidentally. We didn't plan at all. And look at it. Looking lovely.
Thank you so much.
I mean, there are some Jamaicans who were depressed because we are so connected to the successes of our athletes. So when they are not doing as well, people kind of say, wow, go on this year. What are you saying this morning? Huh? What are you saying this morning?
You know what we should be saying? Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger Stoner.
Roger.
You are a real stoner. Look here. But you know, we should have been field events in flinging, well, throwing, for a long time because Jamaicans know for fling things, you know, and then the name Stoner. Stoner, you are a stoner, you are stoning.
We are pleased.
Yes,
Roger, we are pleased. So, yes, of course, gold medal for Jamaica in Paris. Thanks be to God. We love it. We love it.
I know it's the first time we're doing so well in the field event. And that's something to cheer about.
Yes, absolutely.
Welcome back to Sunrise. This time is a good time for you to join if you're just joining us because it's a very special time, the time that we celebrate every morning because it's headlines time, and headlines time is for us to head over to our headlines queen, that's TK. How are you doing, TK?
Let me adjust my crown. Jamaica wins gold in the discus event. Of course, that's on everybody's radar. Right. Roger Stoner won gold in the Olympic discus throw yesterday, upsetting world record holder Mykolas Alekna of Lithuania to claim Jamaica's first ever medal in the event at the Games. Alekna, who had hoped to follow his father's footsteps to become Olympic champion, had to settle for silver, and Australian Matthew Denny claimed the bronze.
You know, I was listening to an interview yesterday and heard his former coach talking about how he met him and he saw him. He did terribly in a discus event years ago in high school, and he was down and he was crying, and he went and he met with him and was a part of his training and development. And I'm just thinking, when he reflects on that moment or those moments to the tears of joy that he's experiencing and that we're experiencing, watching him accomplish that new, it must be really, really powerful. It must be really encouraging and enriching for his own experience. I know he has interest in football, NFL. I don't know what he's going to do right now because now with the gold medal now, different things will happen in his career. So I'm really, really proud. A stoner, a son of a stoner. I'm really, really proud to celebrate him this morning.
You know what? Jamaica, don't come for me, but I have a hot take. Don't come for me, okay? Yeah. But when I found out that, Alekna was going after his father's, in his father's footsteps, and if he had won, then it would have been like, like a legacy for his family. I felt a little, when I say a twinge, listen, it was real quick. Yeah. I got over it fast, but I did feel a little, I felt a little sad for him. And then I was like, oh, well, if anybody's going to hurt him, it should be Jamaica.
It has to be Jamaica.
Okay, so Allied Insurance Brokers, of course, we've been around for several decades. I mean, since 1969, April.
Solid
We were born.
experience.
Solid experience. And so our role is to advocate for our clients, ensuring that their needs are met.
Yes.
And of course, we're intermediaries. We operate between the insurer and the clients. So what we do, we advocate, we seek alternatives, look at those options. We actually prepare those for you from start to finish. We actually, our clients, whether or not it's a new or an existing client, we can do it for you.
So it makes my job easy then. So I need not worry about choosing the right insurance company. I'll just hand it over to you, and you will find one that's competitive, affordable. And,
Absolutely, because what we do, we actually scan the market. We canvass the market. When we come up with those options, we canvass the market. We ensure that we analyze the responses that come back to us. We prepare your proposal for you, and we present it to you. And so pretty much we take the work away from you. When we are finished with your proposal, you only say yes.
So,
Right?
so Ken, is it that, because it sound like it's some big money people and big money spending you have to have, or is it just companies you deal with, or can an individual also just take you on?
So of course, we do several types of insurance. Health insurance, life insurance, accident, you name it.
Home insurance.
We do general insurance as well.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie!
You work till a week.
It was pandemonium.
Country people can relate to me, I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
So sunscreen, I know a lot of us people with skin of color would think, oh, I don't need sunscreen because I have melanin, right? Well, melanin, there's some truth to it. Melanin does give us some protection, which is SPF 15. SPF, what does that mean? Sun protection factor.
Okay.
So we do at baseline have SPF 15, but that's still not enough. When we're stepping out, we need to step out with SPF 30 or above. I would say if you have problematic skin like hyperpigmentation, spots, uneven skin tone, you want at least 40 or above. So if you see here, I have 40 and I have 30 SPF. So that's what you need to protect your skin so you don't get sun damage. And UV rays of the sun is probably one of the most common, the worst thing that ages our skin. And I know we're all fighting aging skin right now. It's a trend.
You know, we're all about aging gracefully. You know, there's nothing wrong with aging, but let's do it as gracefully as possible. So, Dr. Kim,
here we go.
let me tell you, I have a love-hate with sunblock, right? And sunscreen and all these things.
Yes.
So first of all, tell me, you can use sunscreen even if do I need it if it's cloudy? If I don't see any sun outside, do I still need SPF or no?
I say once the sun is up, even if you can't see it, once we know the sun
Once
is
it's
up.
daytime.
Once it's daytime. And I would say, if it's, as you said, if it's overcast, cloudy, I go to SPF 30. I don't need all that protection to go 40 and 50. You know, but if it's blaring outside, I'm definitely going for 50, SPF 50.
I know we spend, especially ladies, I don't know your thing setting up, but I know skincare routine and the exfoliate and moisturize and astringent, there's all this stuff, right? Where in the process does the SPF fall? It's always at the end?
Yes, the SPF is always at the end unless you're wearing makeup. So if you're wearing makeup, the makeup goes after the sunscreen, right?
All right, a triathlon is a multi-sport with 3 disciplines: swim, ride, and run. And you have various variations of it. You have the triathlon, which is a swim, ride, and run, a quathlon, which is just a swim, run, and then the duathlon, which is just ride, run. So at the Carifta this year, we'll be doing triathlon and a quathlon.
How long are the distances, or does it vary based on the age?
Correct, yes, it varies based on the age. From 16 to 21, they do the 750-meter swim, 20K ride, and 5K run. From 11 to 12, it varies from 400 meters to 200 meters with a 1.25 or 2.5K run, and varies between a 5 and 10K ride, depending on the age.
My goodness. I'm tired just hearing about it.
No, guys, three different disciplines. Ride and run. It remind me. So the triathlete, it does all three.
All three, and we start with a swim, ride, and then we finish off with a run.
Whoa.
You spend the longest time on the bicycle.
Well, all right. I can ride. I can ride. You know, I can swim too. But how well and how fast? That's a different discussion. Carifta 2024.
Yes, sir.
Happens. It's gonna happen, and you're excited and prepared, I'm sure. All these talented triathletes are ready. Are you ready? Yes. No, we never answer. Are you ready? Yes. Yes. Talk to us about the excitement and the preparation for this.
All right. Well, this year is the 6th year of the Carifta Triathlon, which will be held in Barbados. It's geared to be on the 17th and 18th. So on the first day we do the triathlon, and then on Sunday, which would be the 18th, you do the aquathlon and the mixed relay. So this year we are excited. We have 2 relay mixed teams. This is one of the largest contingents that we'll be carrying compared to last year where we carried 10 athletes. This year we're carrying 19 athletes. So it is, you know, we are thankful for this kind of platform to make people aware. We have a mixture of experience and first timers. So it is the exposure, and as you said, we're hoping for at least a medal, 2 medals, and definitely points to bring back home.
I'm still a little teary-eyed because every time I watch the video, like, I feel that little, it's butterflies in my stomach and everything, because I'm saying, listen, you didn't expect to get this. You don't know where they're going to get this, but you got it. So when they called my name, like, backstage, my sister queens were like, don't cry, girl, stop it bawling. But we start to bawl already because I say, oh, God, trust me, I feel you're elated, you're proud, you're filled with pride. I still don't know how to explain it fully.
You had no expectation, which means that you didn't enter thinking that I'm going to win, or perhaps while you're in the competition, you weren't thinking that you are the winner. But you entered the second time.
Yes.
It wasn't your first time.
No.
Why did you enter again?
So the first time I had entered, I was in high school. I remember after that I had a talk with my regional manager, and she's saying like, oh, well, you know what holds you back in this competition? You have no idea what the world is like. You're in your little shell. And so when they ask you to express yourself, you can only express it from the shell that you're in. So when I went back to university, and I'm the guild president, and I was the guild president when COVID just finished, and we were going back to face-to-face. And so a big part of it was bringing back culture to the University of the West Indies. And I realized in that moment that my campus was somewhat lost from what true Jamaican culture is and true Caribbean culture. And when I was ending my tenure, I was wondering, I found myself in a lot of culturally active situations. I was doing hosting for cultural events. I was performing at culture. I was judging cultural events. And I realized that I needed to get my young people back into cultural integration and cultural representation. And then I had my involvement in my community, and I was like, listen, I need to take this platform and get people active in Jamaican culture. If them see me on the TV, at least they might say to themselves, come, Laura do it, let's do it too. So I guess that was my go ahead.
So you won the overall crowd, but you also had sectional prizes. So let me see here. You won most active in the community, especially. So what has your community engagement been like? What has that work been like for you? Tell us more about that.
When I started being active in my community when I was at high school. Before that, I was here and there, but high school was when I really kind of plummet into it. I love my community, and for me, community is not just where you live, but my community is where I actually live, my school community, and then of course regional and national development as a community.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
As you said it, for me, when I started the gym, I just felt like there wasn't a lot of information out there. Yes, you could go online to find stuff, but are they detailed? The type of clothes that you want? Is it stylish? Is it versatile? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel like you want to keep going? And I wanted to be a solution for that. So I decided to go from my troubles and start for them.
Well, you know, activewear, there are a few options on the market. There are a few places that you can go. What would you say differentiates you from those other options?
So when it comes to local, a lot of people will order online, but I am giving you that online e-commerce experience right away. So the same way how you'd go on our Amazon and you pick your size, you see a size chart, you choose your options, colors, all of that. You do that here and you get it next day, fully e-commerce.
And you have different styles, you have different fits. So for example, suppose I want, sometimes you know you want to go gym and you want sexy, and sometimes you're that type of person at the gym and you want to cover up and you don't want to feel, so do you have options for everyone?
I have options for everybody. So I have from small all the way up to 2XL. Yeah, so everybody type. The items are sold separately, so if you don't want to do a brown and brown, you could do a brown with black or a brown with red or a brown with blue, and you mix it all. We have cover-ups, we have accessories, so it's the full package.
And it's male and female, or
male and female.
All right, so let's see. I want to see some of these things that you speak of. So I know we have somebody to help. Lord, don't look nice. Okay, one day I'll be looking like this at the gym. Oh, I love this. So what is she wearing? What's that top? It's very interesting.
So this is for me, this is my favorite piece. The top, it's our Ivy sports bra. The reason why I really like this top is because, again, from small all the way up to 2XL, it's very protective. It's gonna hold you in, especially for my big busty women. If you spin for me, Shanique, it's gonna show the straps at the back. It's cross-strapped. The base here, it's going to hold you in, and then the straps over her shoulders, they move as well. And then who doesn't like a really good tights? We have long tights like what I'm wearing, and we have short tights, in, depending how you feel, what do you want to show. Everything is in different colors as well.
I love that, and I love how it looks like it's supportive and it looks good.
Well, it's very obvious and very narrow that the American and the Dutch, yes, Thinkable and Sydney will take the race. However, they share the medals, that's on them. But for us, it's Rochelle Caton is our champion and soldier right now. I would want her to run a focused race, not to try to run anybody's race. Keep relaxed and composed and make sure that she understands her execution. Move at the right time and try to relax. Do not run tight, because running relaxed will probably give her a better edge. And it's obvious, she's the next favorite to take the third position, but there are also competition. It's not as easy as we are going to think, but I think that she can fight off the third leg.
Let me ask you, before I get to Aileen, does lane draw matter?
It does, but at this, I would believe that whatever lane she gets, she just has to run the race exactly how she planned it.
Right.
And execute as best as possible, because regardless of what it is, it's still a 400 meter.
Yeah, Cheyenne Salmon is also in the race. Aileen.
Yes.
Can we hold out much hope for Cheyenne?
She's been looking good throughout the round. So, and then it's her first Olympics, and she's hungry. So, and I feel like she's gonna go out there and do her best, and nobody's paying attention to her. So, you know, she could sneak in and
anything can happen.
Yeah.
If I were to ask both of you to pick the winner, we almost expect it to be 1-2 between Femke and Sydney. Where would your money be?
I have to go with Sydney because she's flawless right now.
She's flawless.
Flawless.
Sydney it is.
Flawless right now.
All right, so my two analysts says Sydney. It's hard to bet against Sydney, but I wouldn't be surprised if Femke Ball has something. But I'll go with it, the ladies, as I usually do, right? The men's 200 meters now, for the first time in many moons, we have no Jamaican men in the 200 meters. How do you see this one going? Elena, start with you.
I don't know. I mean, Noah is a competitor, so he's gonna go out there to win. But then Tobago from Botswana, he looked really good today.
Well, you know, I found out that I had this talent and passion, and so I chose to pursue it.
Whoa, and when you performed for the first time and you saw the cheers and the applause, how did you feel?
Well, to be honest, I was very shy, very nervous, but I just did my thing, do what I had to do, and I wanted what I wanted, and I just did that.
David, you know, some of these pieces are kind of long. How are you able to remember everything, study for school, play sports, talk to your friends, do all these things? Like, how are you able to juggle everything?
Well, what I do, my mom has a timetable where I do have time for schoolwork, study my lines, and do chores around the house, keep active. So what I do in the evenings when I get home from school, first thing, I do my homework, eat something, do chores around the house, and in the evenings, I set up my device to go online with my tutor as I get teach overseas from him.
So you're organized, but it's not you alone. What's mommy's name?
Shandia McCoy.
So you love her?
Very much.
Tell her.
Mommy, I love you.
Listen.
Mommy get an I love you. Hey, mommy, I might send my child over to you to raise here. Just for a little bit, and then you give me back, all right?
David, you're wearing a gold medal around your neck. How did you feel when you got that gold medal?
Very, very proud of myself. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, but I worked hard, and to me, I deserve it.
You deserve. Hey, round of applause.
I love that. Yeah. What are some of your future plans? Is there anything you want to do? Anybody you want to work with? Like what?
Of course. In the future, I would like to be in a movie, and I would like to become a well-known actor in Jamaica.
I want to be a well-known actor like you. Trust me. No, listen, you're on the right path. You're obviously very talented and very loved, affable, personable, and comfortable.
You're awesome.
You know what I mean?
You're
So
awesome.
I believe you will do extremely well, you know?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Me say, Terry? You never want on the minibus last night? Hey, Miss Uptown and Miss Downtown. We don't one piece of fight. We said the bus catch a fire. Everybody get up out of them seat. And we are the people them love the excitement. I could hardly see a thing. One thing me can tell you for sure is when Miss Uptown done with Miss Downtown, she lose all her good as wig. Terry, make I tell you how the bangarang start. Miss Downtown did depend the bus long before Miss Uptown come on. So you know the bus did jam pack. So you know say people are going up on people. Same time the bus start dilly and dally and dilly and dally and dilly and dally and packs. And then it make a sun stop. And that caused Miss Uptown face her lie down pan Miss Downtown. Who tell Miss Uptown to make such a mistake? Me just hear Miss Downtown reel up and start going bad. Here are. What is Pama man? Why this crosses woman here come through the garbage upon me? But coupon all your size, all you should appear tortoise my fear. Same time Miss Uptown say, excuse you, get rat? Do you know to whom you're speaking to? I am certainly not the one. And for your information, I only took this bus by mistake. So don't you dare test my faith. This is a public transportation. Every and anyone should have access to it. Rude! You certainly don't know your limit. Me say when Miss Downtown hear Miss Uptown a hang her up. She get in a one piece of temper. Take off her dark glasses, tie up her blouse, and kick off her boot. It was unfortunate. She had no idea. Miss Uptown only looked and sounded cute. Here, Miss Downtown. Oh, yeah, call. Get her up, Miss. All in a one. You not hear about Downtown girls. Una run joke. Driver, stop the bus, make a dust that girl here. Me say the first time we see one human being. Beat a cow. Then here Miss Uptown with her stush self she. I have heard about you all, of course. I know you all are repugnant and repulsive. Furthermore, I should not be associating myself with low-class creatures like you. Will you hear that? Judgment on the minibus!
They said it was impossible. This is your season for women, get it now. Time is precious, get it now. You need to go harder for anything you wanna. Don't regret it now. Remember, winners focused on winning. Straight to the top in the wild life living. Never drop the standard we bring. bring it. Hold firm and keep pushing on. No, we don't take no break or time off. Hustle till that big clock sign off. And progressive people climb off. Them discouragement just like unstoppable, stoppable. Anything's possible, possible. Just level up for your victory. It's way beyond what you see. Unstoppable, stoppable. Anything's possible.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Nice kind of jazzy
like
kind of
easy Friday.
You know? Yeah, you know,
what
like
is happening here?
Like a groovy kind of, you know?
It's groovy.
Yeah.
I like it. Happy Friday, Sunrisers. It's another TGIF with ITY and TAMI. I'm going to start spelling
I'm spelling this morning.
Oh, what a WEEK. It has BEEEEN.
It has been a week. Whoa, it has been a week. And
Indeed.
listen, we are here. And you're here too because you're hearing us and you're seeing us and we're thankful that you're here because we could not do this without you. So you who are here, you who are watching from near, from far, from all the way in Afghanistan, good morning.
Good morning.
In Asia and Africa and all parts of the Americas, good morning.
Good morning indeed. You know, so many things happened since we were last here.
Yes, yes.
You die every day.
Hey,
this week.
listen, Tami, this week.
What I see yesterday, I said, but
I was wondering, it was me.
Yeah, me I say, look here, man. I know you're tired. I know you're tired.
No, listen, but you know, I'm not coming here tomorrow.
So what? Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Listen, listen, have you been watching the Olympics? Who has not been watching the Olympics? Let me just ask, because that's a better question to ask. There are so many things to report. Last time we were talking about Stoner, yes, and we celebrated that. But yesterday was another eventful day on the track. And there are so many different things. I'm going to ask you a question, right?
Okay.
Guess who?
Oh, my God. Hey, that is pre-COVID. No.
I'm not saying, who is that?
Look here, I have to say, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Never.
Where you do this piece of excitement and then as you get the bronze, you test positive for COVID.
I don't understand. You know what I mean? I have never seen it before.
No, but let me tell you something.
You know, I keep wondering, had it been the gold?
Oh, I think he would have said it too. And then would have said, imagine him win the gold with COVID. I think they were just, let me tell you something, right? You see, America is excellent at marketing, right? It's what they're just amazing at. And I think that they were like, we are going to use this. I feel like we're not good at that. We are not good at flipping something bad into something good or something. You know what I mean? Like, they are the kings of it.
But tell me, it matters not how fit you are. You see what I just did? I am out of breath. And I'm not running a 200 meters.
Yes.
So if you
and
do
you're
that,
well.
And, of course. And if I'm not well, I have to have COVID.
No, you don't. Yeah.
So if you do that, right?
Yes.
Before you run.
You know what's tired?
You know what I mean?
I'm done. Anyway.
I'm happy for Botswana. Let me just say, Tebogo.
Yes.
Tebogo.
Yes.
So happy for you because you were very focused, and I'm sure you're dedicating this to the memory of your mother who just passed recently. That was so touching. I'm sure. when you cross that line.
What a feeling.
He did exactly what Usain Bolt did. He went like this, you know? You saw the picture?
Yeah, amazing,
You know what I mean? I'm so happy for
amazing.
him. The first time an African country is winning the 200 meters at the Olympics, I'm hearing.
A lot of surprises this game. It's like
Trust me.
it's crazy. Anyway, our motivational quote today is life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. And that's by Steve Maraboli. I hope I said that right. I love that quote. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving.
We get more resilient, so we have to prepare and tough up, you know?
Indeed.
Of course, Usain Bolt shares his new signature Puma shoes.
I know.
And he shared the size too. 19.19. Yeah, I can't fit in that size.
Look at those.
Nobody can fit in that size, right? See that's 19.19 size.
So cool.
Yeah.
I mean, what a story, what a journey.
That continues.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I was talking about this yesterday that, you know, he brought such a light to, you know, every event that he did.
Charismatic.
And so confident, but so likable. Like, you know, he has this thing about him that you just want to cheer him on. And it's really quite an amazing quality to have. I wish him every success with this, as with everything else that he does, and I just think it's really great. Unfortunately, though, Jamaica will not be represented in the men's 4x100 relay finals at the games
for the
first time in 20 years. Failing to negotiate the preliminaries yesterday. It is just
one of those Olympics. But you know what's interesting? That we are going to remember and pay careful attention to the field events like we have never done before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are really, you know, it was really our moment this year to be like, hey, remember us over here? And don't bother turning off we call, look here, we are doing thing. And I'm like, you know what is true? Everything work out as it should. And you know, this is just one of those things in life. Like, life is made of hills and valleys. Like, you cannot stay on the peak forever. You cannot be up here forever. There has to be the descent so that you can rise again. So it is what it is.
And celebrate your wins. And wins don't mean that you're always on the top of the podium. Broadbell. He got a bronze yesterday and he was celebrating. He was thankful. In fact, before that, another bronze was had, but it was a different kind of celebration. So you have to celebrate your wins, you know.
And not every loss is a loss. Like, meaning, you know, I mean, I can't believe sometimes how, you know, we think that because you didn't get a goal, it means that we learn, we move on, we keep it going. It doesn't
stop
say
right
who
there.
you are. It doesn't stop right there. The journey continues. Exactly.
Resilience.
Indeed.
So I'm thankful that I am Jamaican. I'm still celebrating Jamaica and Jamaicans who are there representing us at the Olympics. Paris 2024.
Yeah, indeed.
Me,
All right, we do have some birthdays to celebrate as well today. So Leon Patrick Bailey is a Jamaican professional footballer who plays as a right winger for Premier League club Aston Villa and the Jamaica national team. Happy birthday to you.
Hold on, is that the same person? It's Leon Bailey, of course, and he's returning to the Jamaica team.
He is returning to the Jamaica team?
Well, yesterday I heard an interview and he said, the clean slate, the new coach, McLaren, he says a clean slate.
You see, you're giving me the tea. I like it. All right, nice one. Happy birthday to Leon Bailey, indeed.
Also to O'Shane Andre Bailey is a Jamaican sprinter who is the 2010 Jamaica national in the 100 meters. Jamaica national champion in the 100 meters at the 2008 World Junior Championship in athletics. Bailey helped the Jamaican squad to a silver medal in the 4x100 meter relay.
I like that. Okay, Natalia White is a Jamaican track and field athlete who specializes in sprint. She represented Jamaica at the 2019 World Athletics Championships, winning a gold medal in 4x1 relay in 2014. She competed in the girls 200 meters event at the 2014 Summer Youth Olympics held in China. Yes.
And Stacey and Facey is a Jamaican
netball
netball
lots of
player.
birthdays today.
She was
I love
part of the teams that won bronze at the 2014 and 2018 Commonwealth Games, and she placed 4th at the 2015 Netball World Cup. Happy August birthday. Usain Bolt was born in this month too.
Yes.
But his birthday is not yet.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
And is it Whitney Houston's birthday as well today? Did I miss that? Did I get that right? Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. It is Whitney Houston's birthday today as well.
Quick question: if you could enter the Olympics for Jamaica, what would you enter? What event?
Do they have an event called Win?
Let's run the selector. Run the mixtape.
I would win gold. Win!
Everybody out, fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online. Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames. When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together.
Has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV. Everybody out, fried chicken.
chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online. Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames. When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come and we bucket together. Bucket together, bucket together.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Jamaica's favorite drama, your guilty pleasure.
Listen to me, is it, Reverend Martin? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Many strides, one dream, many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success. The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
TGIF, yes, it's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Welcome back to Sunrise. It's that time of the morning. What time of the morning? That time when I get to introduce the headlines queen, all girl TK. But before that, we do this.
Hold on, sing with us. Ready? 5, 6, 7. When TK
come pan up, pan up. We don't want bad news, pan up, pan up. Only good news, pan up, pan up.
With the vibes on the top.
Pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pan up, pop, pop, pop. Hey, we get the pop, pop, pop.
I feel like people at home are singing with us. I get the feeling.
I do not think so.
No,
but
I think
I
you're
love
wrong.
that you think that.
I think you're wrong. Leave it to the comments. Hi, TK.
Hi. Happy Friday. It's Friday.
Thank God.
Right?
Yeah.
What animal is that? That we're wearing.
Oh, I see what you did there. I was very confused at the moment.
This is getting weird.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is true. It's
a leopard. A leopard?
A leopard?
Or cheetah? Who knows?
Don't do that. Let's jump into the headlines before they quiz me on animal prints. All right. So, beloved Babsy hospitalized. Minister Olivia Babsy Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, and MP for St. Catharines Central, has been hospitalized. Her admission was confirmed yesterday afternoon by Government Senator and Parliamentary Secretary Abka Fitzhenley, who has been authorized to speak on her behalf. The 78-year-old minister only this week concluded months of preparation for the National Grand Gala celebrations and several related Emancipation Day and Independence events. However, Grange was noticeably absent from the gala and Paris Olympics. Senator Fitzhenley says the minister's admission was precautionary and that despite her medical status, the sport minister is reportedly keeping pace with the ongoing Olympics. Senator Fitzhenley also relayed her support for the Jamaican team, highlighting the day's medalists.
Oh. She's one of the hardest working ministers of government, easily. And I think that she's fine. Our doctor will say, let us tell her that she needs to rest in a different way. You know? It's her way of getting her rest. Because if it wasn't so, she'd be there.
Yeah,
she's that kind of minister.
Never missing from these types of events. And so it really was like, you know, we noticed that she wasn't there. We're like, hold on, what's going on?
Yes,
you know, because ordinarily she wouldn't miss gala. She wouldn't miss Olympics, you know.
And we're just hoping that, it is precautionary. It's just, let's get her some rest. Let's get her some checks just to make sure. Because
right back.
you know what this reminds us of, though? You see, when the body ready to just rest,
you need to rest.
It will make you rest,
Some way, shape, or form.
It will make you.
But our healing vibes and energy and prayers go out to Auntie Babsy for sure. Me have to call her Auntie, No, but we really do hope that you're back to health and strength, 100% healing in no time.
Amen.
So,
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Next up, teacher migration crisis. As teacher migration hits crisis levels, educational planning expert Professor Khadine Thompson is citing a recent study that runs counter to initial claims made by the government about the state of education in Jamaica. Of the many that are trained yearly, a significant number are migrating. Director of the Caribbean Center for Educational Planning, CCEP, Professor Khadine Thompson, says there's cause for concern based on a teacher migration study he conducted back in 2022. So of the 157 teachers who were surveyed, 45.9% had left the Jamaican classroom and are working overseas, while some 41.4% were seriously contemplating migration. The study identified several root causes for the mass movement of teaching professionals. One key factor, the research highlights, is separate from complaints about low wages. Teachers are pushed to migrate due to lack of resources in Jamaica.
And that's a good thing to highlight as well, because I think we naturally just think, it's for
opportunity, for more money.
But the lack of resources does. I mean, teaching is it's a full spectrum of things that have to be considered in any job that you do. But that's certainly something that I'm glad has been highlighted, because, we need to do better in all those areas, It's just really sad. We need our great teachers to stay, but we can't ask them to stay in a situation that is not good for them, is not, meeting standards, is not, pushing them to be the best that they can, because it's a tough job.
It is.
And an important one.
And a very
Such
important
an important
one. I feel the same way about nurses, so it's one of those things that I just feel like we have to get right. And by the way, I don't feel like it's just here, I have friends who are teachers in the States, and they have a hard time too, It's just one of those things where it's like, man, you have to choose the lesser of two evils in that sense, because it's not a bed of roses either, but it's certainly better than what they may be facing.
I just said, it's been highlighted, and I'm happy that it is. And I just believe, I just pray, I just trust that those who are in power can come up with some ways to ensure that the adequate resources are there, that they are incentivized, whether not only salary-wise, but of course, because you speak about nurses, let's not go with resources and equipment for them to operate and do well. It's a huge issue for them. And we can't have our public servants, both nurses and teachers, leaving the country in droves like we're having right now, because that's problematic.
And I would love for my children to grow up and want to be a teacher. Do you know what I mean? And not be like, but X, Y, and Z. Like, it would be nice to that they would want to.
It's one of the desired jobs, like lawyer, doctor, engineer, whatever.
Exactly, because as you said, it's so important. We can all remember the good teacher, the bad teacher.
Teachers are literally life-changing. We've interviewed some amazing teachers, even here on the show, that changed the course of people's lives.
Exactly.
I feel like it should be one of the highest paid, most resourced jobs in the world.
Every job need a teacher. Everyone.
Exactly.
So bar none.
Exactly. I'm curious to hear what co-host Dennis Brooks has to say. I know he taught for several years. So good morning, Dennis Brooks. Out there in the world.
I have one thing to say to Dennis, though.
What's that?
Give me my money.
Dennis, you never tell me Dennis. That's not Dennis. Anyway, we talk about that.
Poor Dennis. Poor auntie.
For those of you who have no idea what's happening, that's a social media trend. You should check it out on our Instagram page. But okay, so let's go to the Feel Good Friday headline.
All right.
So more African girls can receive an education thanks to school uniforms. So in one of the poorest countries in the world, an American entrepreneur is empowering women and girls to stay in school and become household earners. The not-for-profit, socially minded enterprise is called Style Her Empowered, acronym SHE. You see what they did there? Style Her Empowered SHE, you know, and was founded by Peyton McGriff, who began her journey as a senior at the University of Idaho. She employs women as seamstresses, and the dresses made are simple, culturally appropriate, and come with extra fabric tucked into the hem that can be quickly released to elongate the dress up to 6 sizes. Cords running down the sides of the dress allow it to be adjusted to fit any body shape. She operates 2 factories in Togo where seamstresses make 75% more than the minimum wage and enjoy a comprehensive Western style benefits package.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Absolutely
Look at
awesome.
that. Look at that good news.
Yeah.
Look
really
at the
great.
juxtaposition of what we spoke about earlier
Yeah.
and what we are talking about now.
Amazing, amazing. And it takes people like that to really, you know, create good action that you know has this ripple effect that just, you know, will go on and on and on and on. It's amazing.
And it's interesting that, you know, an idea can change the landscape of an entire place. Because this is someone who was going to school, you know, visited and got the idea to do this, saw an opportunity and got it. So let's do it here. Let's do it. Which idea you have?
It's true.
You know, put it into motion. Put it into motion because you never ever know the impact that it will have, not just on you but others.
And again, as you said, it has changed the course of their lives. You know, the women, the seamstresses, the children who benefit from it also, and like you said, the whole community of people that will affect.
I love the acronym SHE, right?
Style
Her Empowered.
Yes, I love that.
That idea, though, I feel like it could be so helpful all over the world in terms of, imagine a school uniform that children can have, but it lasts them for years because you just pull out the hem, you pull 2 strap and 2 cord and tie 2 bow, and it's able to be adjusted over the years.
A lot of children's clothes are made like that, where they have adjustable waist so they can wear it for a long time. And my school uniform used to have quite a few folds, and we used to let it out little.
I'm the last of 5 boys. So my big brother pants, I get it. But I let out the foot.
No, you still are wearing on the other side of the break.
We'll show you what she's talking about, but we have some funny videos and they'll be making the rounds online, so we'll be coming back with REA CT. That's correct. Soon come back.
Thanks, by the way, TK.
Don't mind me.
Everybody out, fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online. Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flex. When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment to share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together.
The race has begun, I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
Now, if you see us laughing, we are rehearsing. We are preparing our facial muscles for the laugh that we'll get by watching these videos that we enjoy every single week. So welcome back. A big shout out to all of our sunrisers. To all of our sunrisers. What did I just say? Yeah. Tune in right now, whether on YouTube, Facebook, or on TV. Big up. Thank you for joining us. And here are some videos that will hopefully get us laughing again and get you laughing. Because it's time for REACK.
React. Let's see the first video. Look here, if that is so, and that is really a video from 1959, I don't know. Do you really think that's from 1959?
I don't know. I mean,
it's hard to know what to believe on the internet, but if that is so, let me tell you, nothing in this world is new.
No.
And always taken from something else. Or somewhere else that was doing, somebody see it, ship it up, mix it up, but how incredible that was
amazing
to watch, yeah. If me did them something, you know, me in a spasm in my back. Me can't bother. I am done. I just also, breakdancing was entered into the Olympics as well, which is interesting. It's a sport.
It's a sport.
It's a real sport.
Look at it. It requires fitness to do that.
As if I fall asleep, somebody wake me up.
No, Jackson watching and saying, no, Mama, that's not true. I help you with Ivy.
Yes, but meaning when that was a little baby, that's crazy, you know. But what a sweet video, and just
nice
shows
video.
you that the littles can help each other as well.
That's true.
But I am going to be showing that video to the children and see other people do it. Hint. I'm going to show Wayne too. Hint. All right, let's see the next video.
Hey, babe. My grandma's gonna ask you something real quick.
Hello? Hello, Grandma?
Babe, you don't gotta speak up. She knows she's deaf on there.
Hello, Grandma? I can't hear you. Grandma, your volume, lower it up. Oh, my God. Hello? Babe, I don't think your headphones...
First of all,
I thought that I didn't know it was an actual cashew. I thought it was made like a cashew.
Let me ask you something. Maybe I'm crazy. But like, I don't want anybody's, even my husband, like, I don't want you to put anything in my, like, I don't want your AirPod. Like, give me the phone. Let me talk to whoever, because AirPods are very light. I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things that, like, And anyway, that video is funny, but I feel like it's a little setup. Sometimes when people set you up for a little funny video, and you go, so, I wonder if it's really so it go.
Oh, I can't hear you.
I can hear you, Grandma. First thing I'd be doing is touching it.
Yes.
Me personally.
Me too.
Anyway, next video.
A Kishi and Tamsu in the race, yeah?
Bring up that again. Play that again. Play that again. Play that video again.
Akishi and Tamsu in the race, yeah?
Facts. I actually watched the new Planet of the Apes movie last night.
Yeah?
Me, Momo, and Jackson stay up and I watched the movie. And they see me, I threw that movie there. Yeah? It's a bad show, you know?
Yeah?
It's a bad show. Let me tell you.
It. What's that, on Netflix?
No. What name again? Oh my word. What did
Peacock?
I see it on? I can't remember. It's a new one though. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And that just reminded me of it.
No, listen.
Jamaicans right now need to hear Akishi and Thompson.
Yeah, Akishi and Thompson. No, but you know, let me just say this again. We had a 1-2-2 and the silver was shared years ago.
That's what I'm
girls.
saying.
So I don't understand why it is now that, the gold.
You can't share gold.
Yeah, at the same time.
But can I ask you a question? If it was that he won the gold, Kishin, would we be like, because I think America would have been like, well, let's petition, let's do something, we need to share the gold. They would have done something to share the gold, but if it was the other way around, would we be saying that?
I would share the gold, but you have to play our national anthem.
I drama this. All right, listen.
After the break, we're kicking away negativity with a Feel Fit Friday segment. You don't want to miss this because Tami is going to show us why she's working out so often.
I do not.
More sunrise coming.
I don't have anything for y'all. My knee's hurting.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Stick and stay. Feel Fit Friday.
We a bucket together when everybody out. Fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online. Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames. When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment to share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together. Hey, bucket together, bucket together.
Your food tastes the best, it's true. Your food brings the best out of you. Tasty meals that with style, satisfying, makes you smile. Cream always rises to the top, it's true.
Your Foods, sour cream and cream cheese spreads in supermarkets island-wide make your best even better.
Papa Jesus, insurance gone up again? Gotta go faster. It gas our insurance.
Driver, let's go. Do you really want to stick with the same old insurer? For the first time in Jamaica, taxis, minibuses, coasters, whatever you drive, MIBinsure.com will find you an insurer who will slash your premium by up to 60%. They all claim to save you money, but only MIB Insure actually can. Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Exercise boosts physical capabilities and can even change physical appearance. But did you know it also improves cognition and the condition of the brain? Exercise feeds the brain. Due to its high metabolic demand, the brain needs good circulation, and exercise induces strong blood flow to deliver all the nutrients required to carry out the brain's job. Exercise also secures priceless memories. People hold their memories dear, yet in reality, we only remember a fraction of our lives. Exercise improves memory by increasing molecular targets like the brain-derived neurotrophic factor. The more brain-derived neurotrophic factor, the more the memory improves in function and capacity. Finally, exercise indirectly pacifies stress. Exercise reduces stress receptors in the hippocampus and minimizes the effect of stress hormones on the brain. Additionally, working out stimulates the release of endorphins that act on opiate receptors in the brain to create the blissful feeling of a workout high. If the well-known benefits of exercise don't motivate you to start moving, hopefully the unexpected impact of exercise on your brain and cognition will. So, show your brain some love and start exercising.
That is right. Start exercising. All right, guys, thanks for staying with us. It's time to trade our treadmills for boxing gloves, right? For a Feel Fit Friday workout you are gonna love. So joining us is Shaheen Blake, the kickboxing instructor, who's going to show us how to punch and kick away those pesky negative vibes. Welcome back to Sunrise, Shaheen. You know, exercise is such an important part, as we just saw, of our lives, but also for our mental health.
Yes.
And, you know, a lot of people think that the only thing they have to do is go to a gym. But there are other things we can do to, you know, work out, to release some of that energy, to get our bodies moving. And you're going to show us some of that today, right?
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys some kickboxing today, so punches and kicks. It's not always about just the running, the jumping, the skipping, the weightlifting. There are other things you can do. I always tell people that find what you like to do. Find something you enjoy to do. So it's not always about going to the gym and lifting the weights. If you like pole dancing, for example, you can get your exercise there. You like kickboxing, you can go there. Swimming. So find a niche where you can go and exercise and enjoy yourself there, because exercise is important.
And some people do truly enjoy going to the gym and weightlifting as well. But I love that this is interactive, it's fun. It's probably a good way to also get out some built-up, pent-up anger.
Because it's primal, like hitting stuff, defending ourselves. You feel a side that you don't normally feel in today's society. Even when you watch the traditional martial artists and you see them punching and screaming, where else can you go and scream comfortably, you know? You see them kick and and all of that. There's nowhere else you can go and get that sort of experience.
But you know, there's nowhere else. Right now we can have an interview with the #1 martial arts, mixed martial arts in the Caribbean, Shaheen. You know, I don't know where you were when I was growing up, because I grew up with my older brothers. I'm the last one, and them take advantage because they were the last one. You grew up with brothers?
I grew up with sisters actually, but I hit puberty really late. So I was small growing up, so they used to take advantage of me too. Because you know, girls mature faster than boys, so they were a bit bigger than me growing up, and I used to get my own meetings as well.
I was going to ask you though, can kids do this?
Yeah, of course, kids do this. I even have a program going on right now with kids from age 5 to around 17, and they're coming, they're kicking, they're wrestling, they're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So as long as you can move your body pretty much, you can do this.
Yes, I love that. All right, IT, you can move your body?
I mean,
come on, it's your turn. It's your time to shine.
All of a sudden,
me have any problem? We saw you jump out a while ago. TK, thank God TK is here with us.
Come here, TK.
All right, TK is going to be demonstrating for us today. What's happening?
I did not get that memo.
So the surprise here. All right, TK, I'd like you to put on this because I don't want to mess up your nails. I can't pay for the manicure and all that. So put on these, please, to protect yourself.
I love that for me. Okay.
You see, I would have put them on wrong.
You know, I feel powerful already.
Have you just gloves before, TK?
Not quite like this.
All right, TK, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. So I want you to take one natural step forward with your left leg.
Left leg.
Correct. So good. And your hands are up now by your cheekbones. Now what that does is that protects you from any. All right, Mike Tyson. That protects you from any incoming attack, because you're putting a barrier between you and whatever's trying to hit you now.
Right.
Now that lead arm is your left arm. I want you to extend that arm directly towards me with the palm facing down. So you're going to punch precisely. Cool. So give me 5 of those. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. Nice. All right.
That's right.
We're going to throw the right arm now. When we throw in the right arm, to get more power, we want to turn that hip. So the first punch was your jab, second one is your cross. So turn and punch just the same like we were doing before.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
2. Powerful, man. Let's go. 4. 5. All right. But we can't just focus on the attack, right? So I have to defend as well. Cool, because you're punching on negative energy.
What I mean, you're going to punch me out?
No.
Punch me now, Shane?
I might try, but it's going to show you how to avoid it.
You say punching out negative energy.
Yeah.
What does that mean, and what's happening? Like talk about it. Is it moving it out of your body and into the what is that?
It was explained earlier how exercise is good for the body and the brain, right? I've never met a person I found that come and did kickboxing who
left stressed.
You know, people are always, I like this, I want to do this more. It's always more so I don't have time to this anymore. I've never saw somebody train and, I don't like this isn't for me. Sort of vibes.
Got it. You know? All right, cool.
And as I was saying, that was you attacking, you have to defend sometime as well. What I'm going to want you to do is after your jab cross, you're just going to lean back.
Ooh,
so
lean
jab,
back.
Cross, lean
Jab,
back. Cross, lean back. All right, cool.
All right.
Here we go now.
Let's go.
Pressure.
Ready to go.
Jab,
cross, lean back.
Yeah, we're avoiding that negative energy.
You have the face, you know?
All right.
Got TK have the face, you know?
All right, TK. Ready?
Ready, go on. Yeah. The stretch right out.
This is a movie.
Let's go. Two more.
Come on, let's go.
I like that.
Last one.
Oh,
Nice.
no,
All right.
Shine, I like how you
Yeah, man, the breeze of blow close to my face.
You can't tell bad vibes how to come at you, you know.
Let me ask you a question now. What about acidic? This is for kicking?
Yeah, that's for
she can do
kicking,
like a kicking too?
Of course,
All right,
kick it
come. Can't do it in my ear.
We kick down bad mind, we kick down bad vibes.
Yeah.
Like it, let's
All
do
right,
it now.
one instruction me again. This is a big door, kick down the door. Let me see how you kick down the door. This is a door, right? Kick it down.
Wait. Oh.
Door, then no move. Come, kick again.
Come again.
Sure, you can manage.
Come on. Yeah, man. Come on.
Better. All right. So go back to your same stance on before. Sure you get more power now. That one. Now we're going to use the back leg. Just kick it up, lift it up, and kick down. Let's go. And now you get more power. That's it. 2 more. Last one. Nice.
Auntie, how are you feeling? Like, I see a big smile on your face.
I'm going to keep it real.
Yeah.
I could get used to this.
Yeah.
I feel that if you picture the right person behind these punches, you know, I mean the right
circumstance, event,
fictional character. No, but for real, it feels like if you're angry or if you're anxious, it kind of feels like you're
releasing some
letting it out.
You have an elevated heart rate right now, so clearly you're getting a little bit of a workout as well. If you were doing a full session, you would probably be sweating because it's a massive cardiovascular workout at this point. So
many people also come and say, "Oh, this is my therapy."
Oh, so I love that. Yeah.
Cool. So a lot of students.
Do you train couples?
I've trained couples. I've trained kids. I've trained old people. I've trained people who can really walk, talk. The couples one though is more so the kicking and punching that can't help you with the necessary problems going on. We can be less stressed when we leave.
Got it. No, this is awesome. Really cool. And I would just want to find out how people can find out more about you, what you do, and how they can maybe come and train with you.
Okay, so the gym is called Ruthless Sports Academy. It's located at
Sports.
Precisely 1 Dennis Avenue. That's off Mullines Road. So you can find us on Instagram at Ruthless Jamaica, and you can find me at sblake_DG. We not only do kickboxing, they also do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for those who don't necessarily like the punch and the kicking. That's more grappling and holding somebody down. And we also do wrestling as well, which is also featured in the Olympics.
Very cool.
Your sisters can kickbox?
Of course.
Yeah.
They were kickboxing me.
Them learn young. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for being here today. I
That was
appreciate it.
kickboxing instructor Shine. Shine, thank you very much for coming.
Yes, and thank you, TK.
Thank you, TK. TK, you got those moves.
TK, no, better watch out for TK on the road.
Hey, it's the end time light bill high again. Was the TK come deal with this? It's time for another break. We'll be moving from physical health to mental health and community support when we return. So stick and stay.
Yes, indeed.
Don't move.
Lean back. Lean.
Yeah.
See that lean there?
Engineer for Westmoreland.
She is part of Team JPS. working night and day to restore electricity to every single customer. Over 96% of JPS customers have electricity. We're dedicated to what we do, and we won't stop until every customer is restored. That's our commitment to you.
Get money from any MoneyGram or Western Union any time of day, wherever you are. Download the link app today. Life is better with Link.
The time by Link is 6:45.
Independence is owning your home. Pay your NHD mortgage on time and in full to avoid penalties and make every at-home moment a time for celebration. NHD, the key to your home.
John Mark!
Celine, what going? You can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take out the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it.
Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM on CVM.
See it happen, man. CVM man. MTM man. CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
My day has come, the race has begun. I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai, conditions.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames and
Thanks for sticking with us this beautiful Friday morning. Okay, the Global Hands Foundation is gearing up for their 6th annual mental health fair. And thanks to the support of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, who have joined forces to bring awareness and education to the community, this year's event promises to be the most successful yet. Psychiatrist, nurse practitioner, and founder of Global Hands Foundation, Carleen Coates Russell, along with psychiatrist and medical doctor Mikiko Thelwell, joins us this morning to tell us more. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having us.
I want to start with Global Hands Foundation. What is Global Hands Foundation?
Global Hands Foundation is an organization which we go around and help people from different stages, different background, different races, and try to educate people on mental health.
Oh,
Love
awesome,
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
And this is the 6th annual fair, which means what was the inspiration behind starting the annual mental health fairs?
My parents is from Jamaica, and I used to come to Jamaica a lot when I was smaller, and people used to say the madman on the street. So to me, it's very important just to talk to people and see what their needs are, because we are proud Jamaican, and we don't talk about being depressed. And it's just a lot of people it's a stigma in Jamaica about mental health.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That is such a big issue here. And I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that, mental health spans such a wide spectrum. Yeah. And so, for people who might be thinking, I don't want to come tomorrow because maybe I feel like people might think,
something's off,
or I'm depressed. And really, there's so much to unpack there. Yes. So who is this really for?
Yeah, so I think mental health is, for many different lenses, right? Like Carlene was saying, it's not just someone who is on the street, who is extremely unwell. Mental health is also for people who are sort of up at night thinking about things they can't get off their head. You know, mental health is for people who want to be a better community member, who want to, care for people with a clear mind. And part of, I think, the mental health fair is offering people connections, resources, and support so that they can, do their daily lives better, right? And that's the foundation of mental health.
You know what I want to know? I mean, like for exercise, to prevent certain illnesses, you're recommended to exercise so the body stays healthy.
Yeah.
What is the equivalent for mental health? Because I would want to come even though I'm not depressed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even though there's nothing wrong, but just come to maintain my mental health.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to me about that.
So just like you go to your primary care doctor, right, and they give you certain recommendations about your diet, like you were saying, your exercise, it's the same thing. You go to a therapist, you go to see a psychiatrist so that you can create a connection with somebody that you know is going to want to talk to you without any other motive. You have somebody who's on your team, supporting you, difficult life decisions. Not everybody grows up with the support of a community or a family, but there are people like myself and Carlene who dedicate our lives to making sure that everybody has access to, exactly like you said, preventative mental health care as well.
And it's so important to name what is happening. So like, I think about like a lot of mothers out there who deal with, maybe some form of postpartum depression. Postpartum,
even different traumas,
exactly,
family traumas.
Exactly.
And sometimes we cannot talk to like some of our family members and stuff like that. So it's always counselor. Like, you can also speak to your pastor. You can speak to somebody about anything that's going on, and it's like a safety net. I think people should seek help, go out, find somebody to talk about what's going on in your life, because keeping it inside of you, you might explode. So
and just being able to name what it is sometimes is the right starting point. So where can people come? It's happening tomorrow, is that correct?
It's
so
in
where can
Bountyall, Trelawney. It's going to be at the Bountyall Primary School. So we're just not focusing on mental health. We're doing a back to school giveaway. So I have nutritionists that's coming in, and we also have physical therapy. And we're just going to give away care packages. We're giving away walkers, diapers.
Great.
Plenty of stuff. It's just for everybody.
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody.
Who are some of the other panelists that are going to be on the show at the fair?
At the fair. So we have, it's like a list of people. The list go on. I don't want to forget anybody and then somebody be upset. So it's just a little bit of everybody's going to be there for everybody.
Got it.
But like therapists,
yes, that's you have psychotherapists, psychiatrists, social workers, clinical social workers, and the rest continues.
And
it's
medical
really great.
doctors
And is that going to be kind of like the forum for today? I just want people to have an idea what they can expect. Is it going to be a lot of panel discussions that are happening? Can they just what's the?
So we're going to have we're going to open with different sections for privacy, so people don't just know that you're just there for that. So we're going to have different booths for different things, and it's a lot of privacy there.
Okay, great.
And what's the admission?
Free.
What is it?
Awesome.
Free. Jamaican love free for everybody.
I love that. I really love that. And before we go, if you could just tell us where we can follow the journey on social media so that people can learn more about Global Hands Foundation.
It's on globalhands.com.
Okay. Perfect.
Global Hands Facebook, globalhands.com, it's just Global Hands all over.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for the amazing work that you both are doing, and I really wish you every success. This is a big one.
Such a good indeed. You can bring all your friends and the family to Bountyall for mental health fair. That was psychiatrist, nurse practitioner, founder of Global Hands Foundation, Colin Coates. Russell, alongside psychiatrist and medical doctor Nikiko Telwell. TK is on standby with the news. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark.
Bill-free or until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. That's right, no light, no water, nor cable bill. Just take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $80,000 or more on 18 to 36 months between July 8 and August 18, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. First place, free bill payment for 6 months valued at $600,000. Second place, free bill payment for 3 months valued at $300,000. And third place, free bill payment for 1 month valued at $100,000. Plus one winner of $50,000 weekly. Visit any of our locations island-wide to apply or online at quartzreadycash.com. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Live bill-free until 2025 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
I've traveled the seas, I've traveled the waters. Once I was weak, now I'm much stronger. I've worked in the sun, look what I've become. I've conquered the beast, now I'm much greater. I've learned from a failure. Dedication, discipline and drive. Seizing every moment that comes up in this life.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Conditions apply.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Since the government's injection of additional resources into the National Solid Waste Management Authority, the agency says it's now poised to fulfill its mandate. The NSWMA's special cleaning operations are underway in the western section of the island. Here's Trisha Kelly with this update.
It's been a little over a month since the government urged citizens to remove waste materials, especially derelict vehicles, from roadsides. This warning comes ahead of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA's special cleaning operation, which began in Portmore, St. Catherine a few weeks ago. The agency is now in the western end of the island, fulfilling its promise to create a more beautiful Jamaica, though removing vehicles in some areas could stir trouble. However, NSWMA Executive Director Audley Gordon explains the workers are simply doing their job.
We're not out here picking fights. That's not what we're doing. But if after 3 days it's not moved, just trust me, the crane truck is just parked out by flankers and it will be in this space. So after 3 days, we will come and remove it. Because all of what we are targeting today, we are legally empowered to do because they were served, the tickets have expired a long time.
The day's operations began in Catherine Hall, St. James, where residents expressed gratitude for the authority's intervention. Deputy Mayor Dwight Crawford was also on location to facilitate the process. He says residents have been awaiting the agency's visit.
The residents are very happy. We're seeing the truck behind me here taking up all kinds of things, toilets, sinks, basins, and all kinds of things. But there's also an issue where a lot of this garbage that residents are putting out are collecting water. So I've been getting the complaints about the mosquito breeding. But then when I look in the face basins and the toilets and the things that are placed, there are lots of mosquitoes in it. So I think that the residents have a part to play.
Speaking of playing their part, their Member of Parliament, Marlene Malahoo Fort, is appealing to residents to be more thoughtful when disposing of waste.
Please do not leave your derelict vehicle in the roadway and in the common community space. I have had roadworks delayed for months trying to get the cooperation of residents to remove the vehicle. What is happening now? A breeding site for rodents and mosquitoes.
The special cleanup initiative is spreading to other sections of the country. Meanwhile, NSWMA Regional Operations Manager Edward Muir says this is only the beginning.
It is not a one-off operation that we are doing. We intend to ensure that the 4 parishes in the western part of the island are dengue-free. We want to ensure that there's no reason why water should store in any container whatsoever to enable a dengue outbreak.
The Ministry of Health had predicted that the country could see an increase in dengue cases over the next few months. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
In the face of mounting collisions on the nation's roads and efforts to steer motorists into adhering to the traffic guidelines, CVM News revisits a story that's over a decade old, but the man who survived after being pinned down for some hours shares his struggles. This is part 1 of his story.
Years since a major traffic incident along a major thoroughfare in St. Catherine, there was a survivor, and today he speaks because the lessons from that incident reminds us that caution has to be the watchword.
Courtney Waugh is 50 years old. Back in 1998, he saw his life flash before him.
It was a Wednesday, actually. It was taken to tanker from the salt company from out of Spanish Town to the wharf, and we was trying to reach the wharf within the time before the wharf closed. So at the time now we was leaving, and then we reached out by Mandela Highway. Right before we crossed the stoplight, a car come right in front of the truck and stop right underneath the amber light.
Traffic along the Mandela Highway was brought to a standstill by the truck lying across one section of the dual carriageway. The focus of the journey home Wednesday evening was to remove the man who was trapped underneath the truck. For more than 2 hours, the sideman lay trapped while the driver looked on frantically as efforts were made to remove him.
Well, the light changed and I pressed the brake and I just find the truck slide sideways.
When I was pinned down underneath the truck, I realized that I lose and come off completely. And it was just my 5 vein holding up my hand. So just by that now, well, the good thing about it is I didn't knock out or anything like that. So I was there knowing, hearing everybody what they must say, and just by seeing my hand, I would assume that I would have lost my hand.
You did not panic. What helped you not to panic?
Well, that's a good question. It was my grandmother. The time I was living down by Union Garden, and it was only just me alone and her. So she was the first person that come to my mind. And from there, so I just tell myself that I don't need to panic. I just need to breathe and then see how best I can get myself out of this situation at the time. But
your focus was to stay alive?
Right, just for my grandmother.
He was eventually freed from the wreckage, taken to hospital and released after 2 weeks to be with his grandmother, who has since passed. As for him, he still remembers the words that changed his status.
He told me that I'm going to wake up the next morning not having a left leg. He reset by the veins in my hand, and then because my wrist was broken, and then I lose a bone right in my hand. So what he did is that he just wrapped up the rest of bone them with a piece of cork, with a wire I should say, because he showed me on the x-ray what he did. So he just get about the rest of bone them and then just wrap it back. So right now I only have 50% usage of my left arm. It's a terrible situation to see how people using the road, because at the end of the day, if them was in a situation like me, they don't know exactly what accidents feel like.
It's almost
And over to sports now. Jamaica's national hurdles champion Rashid Broadbell picked up his first Olympic medal and Jamaica's 6th at the Paris Olympic Games when he mined bronze in the 110-meter hurdles. He was behind Grant Holloway and his American teammate Freddie Crittenden. Outgoing champion Hansel Parchment, along with Orlando Bennett, finished out of the medals.
Can anyone match Grant Holloway at the start? He gets up brilliantly. Daniel Roberts is running well. Roberts in trouble. Holloway is going away. The rest of the field having to chase. It's Holloway. Broadbell is coming forward. Holloway, Broadbell, and Roberts.
And the men's 200 meters produced a surprise result when Botswana's Letsil Tebogo captured the gold medal, as Noah Lyles was denied sprint double following his victory in the 100 meters. The 21-year-old Tebogo moved clear of his rivals to clock an African record of 19.46 seconds to finish ahead of Kenneth Bednarek, who crossed the line in 19.62. Lyles had to settle for third. It emerged after the race that Lyles had tested positive for COVID and the 27-year-old had to be helped off the track in a wheelchair. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
Listen to me, is it, Reverend Madden? I don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Come catch the vibe. Rainforest, catch the seafood vibe.
Independence is owning your home. Pay your NHD mortgage on time and in full to avoid penalties and make every at-home moment a time for celebration. NHD, the key to your home.
John Mark!
Celine, why God? We can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
Money. We're back. Of course, we're back inside Sunrise. We're ready to talk about dollars and cents with Ultra Financier. The financial institution is switching up things and rebranding with a new focus on private credit. And of course, we have CEO of Ultra Financier, David Enriquez, here to explain how this rebranding will open up fresh opportunities for everyone. That's me, and that's you. David, welcome. Those who are watching and they are thinking, David, I don't know David. Tell us about David. How did you come to be the CEO of Ultra Financier?
My background was really in biology.
So I'm an old Campionite. Did my university degree in Western Ontario in biology. Just like most kids who go off to school, you really don't know what you want to do. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. That clearly didn't work out. You know, I had some chemistry issues coming through. Came home. I worked at my family company for a while, Kingston Industrial Agencies, trucks, tractors. And then pivoted to insurance with Thwaites Vincent Sharp Insurance Brokers, left there, and I was with ATL for 5 years running Porsche. And it was during that time that I met Khadine Miss, who, you know, is the CEO and founder of Dollar Financial. And some of the other directors of the company, Ryan Reed, Chris Young, these are guys that I had known and met, you know, throughout my time at Porsche. And it seemed like an interesting opportunity. You know, Khadine and Chris had this idea of starting Ultra Financier, and they said, hey, you know, you're going to be the guy that's going to do it. You know, will you buy into our idea? And it was something that I thought had the potential to be really big, not only for us, but for the Jamaican public and Jamaican economy. So we kind of went full-fledged, and we started this 18 months ago. And, you know, we've been really pushing on since.
Awesome. For somebody who doesn't know, what is Ultra? And also, what is private credit?
Okay, so Ultra is a financial services company that focuses on private credit solutions for high net worth individuals. What is private credit? Private credit is basically loans from a non-banking institution. So there's regular loans from a bank. We're a little more non-traditional, which allows us to be a little more flexible, process things a little quicker than the traditional banks.
Okay, got it. Can you tell us a little bit about the vision and the mission of Ultra?
So our vision and mission really is to become the premier lender in the private credit space. We want to be there for the Jamaican public, to be able to access financing for whatever project or, you know, dream or ambition that they have. And if we can be there to support them through that, I mean, then we're winning.
I hear it's a rebranding, so it's a move from what it was before.
Right. So
talk to us about that transition and the change, and the need for the change, and the reason for the change.
So when we started, we were pushing more about luxury lending, people using their luxury items as collateral, you know, your Chanel and your Louis Vuitton handbags, your Rolex and AP watches, that type of vibe. But we've noticed over the last 18 months where the need is. And it's not that there isn't a need for it, you know, with luxury assets, because we're not saying no, that we won't accept that. We want to be as flexible as possible, but we want to really focus on this private credit and really, you know, push the Jamaican entrepreneurs to be able to do more and really chase their goals.
So this will be more diverse, it'll be a broader market basically.
Broader market, but really just focusing on, you know, our high net worth individuals and really entrepreneurs who have, you know, really good ideas, and you know, we can help them along.
Righty, we have some good ideas. Yes. No, but you know, tell us why individuals should choose Ultra.
Why should you choose Ultra? We will be faster and faster than the traditional banks. We really do pride ourselves on, you know, secure private financing. We're committed to excellence. We want to make that customer experience amazing. And it's, you know, customer service is a work in progress. You know, you'll never be perfect, but we really do strive for excellence, and we want to continue pushing to get as close to excellence as possible.
Absolutely, and there's always a gap for financial literacy, to know more about how we spend, how we invest, how we earn, how money earns for us. And listen, and let me just say that quick thing. My daughter went to Campion and she had that chemistry problem too. So it's
a Campion problem?
I don't know if it's a Campion problem, but I mean, I'm really looking forward. I'm sure the market is looking forward for this.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's rebranding. Yes, I have some ideas that we're going to share.
Yeah,
with you.
I know, right? I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. But before we go, I do want to ask one quick question. What impact does Ultra have on society?
I think we have massive impact, and we have the potential to be even greater. Once more people in the economy can have access to financing to push their businesses, it can only better the economy. We're really focused on, financial literacy across the country. And then with the ability to do that, we also get to tap into the other smaller projects that we do love. I mean, I'm an avid sportsman. I love sports. So that gives us the ability to tap into little things. If we can sponsor sports tournaments here, sponsor kiddies camps here, anything to push sports. I mean, sports is community, it's discipline, and the more that we can do that, I think is the better off that we all will be.
Absolutely. How do we get in touch?
You can get us at our Instagram page, Ultra Financier, Facebook, our phone lines. I mean, just Google us. We're there. You can't miss us. So Google Ultra Financier, you'll find us.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks,
I appreciate it very much. And as Iti said, we might have to have a meeting soon. Well, maybe just me. Joke. All right. That was David Henriquez, CEO of Ultra Financier. After the break, we'll be celebrating reggae royalty with Leroy Sibbles. Yes, the king of reggae basslines himself will be in studio. Stay tuned.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this.
We are an island of over 3 million dreams, but we share one destiny. Success for one is success for all. We are small, but we're not afraid of big challenges, because when we face the world, we have the power of many behind us. We are Jamaicans. Many strides, one dream. Many heartbeats, one pulse. Sagicor, celebrating Jamaican success.
At 5'1", I've always been asked, how do you manage to clear those hurdles so easily? Truth is, I've been overcoming hurdles all my life. Preparation equals results, so I always prepare for every hurdle in life. With True Shake, I get 9 grams of protein and 24 essential vitamins. I may be short, but with True Shake, I'm not short of anything.
Grab a True Shake and go! Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till you win. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me, I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man wants to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
John Mike!
Celine, where you going? You can't say we're a friend now. Celine. We have to take on the road.
Yeah, man, we have to take on the same way. All right, Lord, thank you so much for this day.
Me, I do the work. Yeah. And the people, them accept it. Clarendon, Mandeville. But now we get to go into the inner city of Kingston.
I can't wait to learn more as we go across Jamaica into different churches to understand what they do.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
You listen to me, is it, Trevor Madden? I don't don't want you to gamble with my life or the lives of our children.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
It's the crowning of Leroy Sibbles taking place in Jamaica, featuring Marcia Griffiths, Itana, Dwayne Stevenson, and Singing Melody. That's Saturday, August the 31st in the King of Reggae Bassline at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Gates open at 6 p.m. showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets are available at crowning.aitix.com. That's AITIX.com. The Voice of the Caribbean is a proud sponsor of this event. See you in Jamaica.
Hey,
why we put all the bass up here?
Listen, thanks for staying with us. Now, I'm so honored to welcome our next guest. His journey began in the heart of Say we come from Jamestown. And since 1964, he's been shaping the sound of reggae with his bass lines, from his iconic work with the heptones to the creation of legendary instrumentals. Leroy Sibbles' music has been the backbone of reggae for 6 incredible decades.
Yes, and come August 31st, we're rolling out the red carpet to officially crown the king of reggae bass lines at a spectacular concert to be held at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center. The man of the moment, Leroy Sibbles, joins us right now. Good morning, sir.
Salute to you all the world.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we have been having such a good time in the break, talking and laughing. And I said to you just now, 60 years in music.
Yeah.
I mean,
more or less.
And we joked and said, well, that means you started when you were 4.
Yeah, exactly.
You're looking great. I want to know how.
And you're beautiful too.
Thank you, my friend. How do you, when you span decades in music like that, what motivates you? What keeps you going?
Just. Well, first I should say I was born for this, 'Cause I remember, I used to get a lot of reoccurring in the same dream over and over.
Okay.
Yeah, of me floating. And I couldn't figure it out till lately or long after, you know what I mean? Me floating and crowd gather and pointing at this, because that was unusual. It is unusual for a person to be floating. And that was happening over and over. So I guess it was my destiny, and here I am.
Amazing.
Yes.
And you're responsible for so many parts of the music industry, behind the scenes, playing, creating the music, performing on the stage, singing the songs, being the leader for the heptones. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, which one is your favorite though? I mean, is it creating the music or singing the music?
Because the bass lines that I've created, I've done so much for others, and that's important. It's not just for when I was singing, it's mostly for me and the group. But this, when you play bass lines, because that's why it is so right for me to be crowned the king of the reggae bass line. Because my bass lines, a lot of people have played bass lines too, a lot of other bass people, and lift my hat to them. But my lines have made careers of many people in the business, and they've been done over and over and over and can't stop.
Tell us about one of them, one of the bass lines.
The same one that you just mentioned. Man.
I did it off, you can
you can never off, like steady, like this one that we did for John Holt. I want the love I can feel. Many versions you have that. The Kochi, Sata Masagana, all these people, and these lines. you know, they seem to have such a vibration that
timeless.
Yeah. You know, and they have been done more than any other person who have played bass in the business. You know, so you know it's super important. You know, and I feel good for that because, like I said, it doesn't just. It wasn't just a thing that people go and dance and rave and enjoy themselves. It has made careers. You know, a lot of people started out on Leroy Sybil's bass line.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. And the bass line is an important part of it. It's a heart and soul.
Not so now.
Yeah, well,
then,
the music that we still.
That's happening right now.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like beats and you know.
But you know, things have a way of coming full circle.
Of course, of course.
And
reggae music can never die.
No.
And I know that.
No.
You know, and it's a lot of young kids are still dabbling in the reggae field.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
It's interesting that you touch on that though, because I do always like to ask people, you know, what they think of what's happening in music now. And as you said, it will never die.
When you have a great concert, you know, you have to take a break sometimes. You don't do something else and get right back to business.
It's true. And let's talk about this concert that is coming up on the 31st.
Yeah, it's such a special event, you know, and not because of just me, but it's the history too, you know. You know, so it's like we said it's the 31st of this month. That's the last day of this month. It's a Saturday night. You know, Randy Williams, and I'm inviting the world to come out and see this, to be a part of this, because it's a special historic event. It's not just a show. Then you come out and you're going to dance. And it's very, very important.
Who's sharing the stage with you on this show? Who's sharing the stage?
Oh, yeah. Sister Marcia Griffiths. She's a lady that we kind of grew up together as friends. We have never had a harsh word, you know, spoken. I love her so much. And I'm sure she feels the same way about me. Because whenever we meet anywhere, you know, with that said joy from then till now, you know? Etana, which is a very powerful. I respect that lady so much. And brilliant talent too, because how she writes, beautiful. You know, man.
I said Dwayne Stevenson as well.
That's a talent to people to watch.
Singing melody.
Watch that you because it's gonna be and singing melody. You know, is historical and sweet.
Exactly. So it's Saturday, August 31st. The last this month, and it's going to be at Randy Williams Entertainment Center.
There's another thing I want to drop in there. You know, we should get their tickets. That's at Fontana, and that's at Barbican and Ochiers, right?
Okay, good.
And quickly, and our price is so affordable. To what I see some ridiculous prices out there.
And for the show that we're going to get.
We are talking about 5,500 right now, and if you wait until the gate, it's going to be 7,500. And then we have a special that's going to be for VIPs. You know, some people don't want to be, you know.
They want that kind of treatment.
At 16,500, you know, and with that, you'll be getting meal, drinks, proper seating, quick entry, and exit. You know, you'll be taken care of.
Awesome.
You know? So, like I say, I'm looking for this to be a full house, and we enjoy ourselves while be educated and be a part of this.
Because after this show,
and
the turnout is going to turn up. I know my brother is a bass player. He doesn't go out anywhere. Aston, I know you're watching. I know you got this show. Because we love music. You know?
I know we'll be getting a lot of big people, but I want the young people to come out.
It's important.
And be a part of it and learn to. We're going to have Michael Barnett. You know, this thing starts at 6. Michael Barnett is going to be playing from 7 to 8. You know, and he'll be playing pure Leroy Sybil. Because a lot of people hear about this, but they don't really know. So I put that in there for him to be playing. And then jaw dropping, because you're going to be hearing songs.
I want to say it right now for the performance that you have lined up for us right now. Because we want to for people to see what they can expect, not that they don't already know.
It's early in the morning, you know. And, so what I give you is what I got. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I heard what you got at this time in the morning. I'm like, wow. So
know.
Prepare yourself.
Can you imagine? Me at my age. I should. No, I get up at 5 every morning.
All right, see there? Well, I would love for you to make your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
Yes, so exciting. We're getting our very own special show right now.
Leroy Sibbles, the king of bass lines.
Of the reggae bass line.
Of the reggae bass lines.
Yes, sir. To be exact.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, both.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
too.
Singing again. Listen, my friend. Hey, hey, people. Now, isn't it strange how princesses and kings, well, clowns just kept hers in sawdust rings. Just while common people like you and me, we build our for eternity, each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mind, and a book of rules. Now each must make their life flowing in a tumbling block or a stepping stone. Just while common people like you and me, we builders for eternity, each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mind, and a book of rules. Now pow, 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 hey, sing wah, pow, 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 oh, pow, 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 pow. We sing it again. Oh yes, oh pow 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 pow, oh pow 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 pow. I sing, common people like you and me, be builders for eternity. Each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, and a book of rules. Thank you all so much. God bless you.
Standards Jamaica is your conformance testing partner with over 54 years of serving Jamaican businesses. Our world-class lab testing services ensure the safety of your food and commodities that you take to market. We are positioned as a business enabler, driving business development, competitiveness, trade, and ensuring consumer safety. We have 5 times the capacity to test over other local labs, plus 10 labs with accredited tests and calibration. We set the standard that promotes safety to consumers in a number of industries, including food processing, agriculture, and construction, having tested over 57,000 products on average annually and growing.
Hi, my name is Welton Gooden and I'm the Executive Director of the Bureau of Standards. Let us take your products from lab to market.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
All right, guys, the news is in. You are loving MTM on CVM.
And for those who don't know, we are the Mitchells. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And you can come along with us on our journey every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Right here, you can see it happening on CVM TV.
Yeah, MTM man, CVM man.
See it happen, man. CVM man, MTM man, CVM man. See it happen, man. CVM man.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Wake me up in Paris. Take me down the highway.
welcome back, Sunrisers. The women's 100-meter relay final remains one of the most anticipated events at the Olympics, right? Orville Higgins, Melaine Walker, and Eileen Bailey brings us up to speed with how they expect this event to pan out, this race. Over to you, Orville. Let us know. Bring us up to speed.
Morning, Sunrisers. Greetings and salutations. Hope you're having a great day. My name is Orville Higgins, and I'm joined by two former Olympians, 2008 Olympic 400 meters hurdles gold medalist Melaine Walker and 2004 Olympic relay gold medalist Eileen Bailey. This morning we'll be concentrating on two events, just some quick words from the ladies. Jamaica's 4x1 meter relay team for females that will run off at approximately 12:30 Jamaican time. And the team is Shashley Forbes, Kemba Nelson, Tia Clayton, and Alana Reed. Ladies, how do you see this event going? We weren't particularly happy with the men. The females, we think, can, just hold their own a little bit. Eileen, you naturally will take pride of place on this 4x1 team.
No, like I said before, we just need to work out because it's slowed down between the second and third and anchor. So once we figure that out, then we should be fine. We should be in medal contingents because we look really good. And anywhere you give Tia, if you give Tia the baton within striking distance, she's going to handle it.
Well, how important is chemistry? Do you practice the relays? And I'll come to Melaine in just a bit. But I hear people say we're not putting in enough baton practice. What say you to that?
Yeah, we used to back in the day, but for some reason now we're unable to. And the athletes, we see each other on the circuit in Europe, so we should try and figure out how to just at least at a track meet when we see each other, knowing that we're going to be competing together, just work on two passes and work on the chemistry and the gel. And I know all of us train with different track club, but I mean, as a collective, we're representing the country, we should. And the organization should communicate better with the coaches that to work, because most of the athletes are within the same organization. So just have them do passes, throughout the years. And most of the athletes are here in Jamaica. We could Gibson Relay, we could put together
except you probably don't know who will make it at the trials. That's another story. But Melaine, your thoughts on our 4x1 team?
But I say coincidental, because just like when you call out the name them, I believe that's how the team should set.
Right.
You just call the names. And if they set the team like that, I believe they might have a great chance of getting a medal.
All right, so we had one medal yesterday with Rashid Broadbelt. Quick word from both of you, starting with you again, Eileen.
We definitely was expecting. I wanted two, but having the one, we definitely expect the Broadbelt to get one for us. So I'm just proud of him, and I'm happy that he was able to pull that off for us.
Right.
Orlando, good job. It's still a championship. You did your best. I expected Hansel Parchment and Broadbelt to get a medal. I wanted Broadbelt to get the silver medal for some reason, and I expect Parchment to do better, but I know obviously maybe this time around his injuries is getting the best of him.
All right.
But it's good job.
Good job. Quickly now, Jaden Hibbert will line up in the triple jump for men. What are you both expecting? This time I'll start with you.
I'm excited to see him jump, because listen, I watched him the last time. Remember that track meet they keep, the Diamond League or something like that? And him kick up a Pierce Tom in a sandpit, Yes. So listen, I believe long jump, just like with shot put or any other field event, you can do something out the blues like a miracle.
Right.
You can just make a perfect run up, a perfect jump and just get it. And I believe that is in him.
All right, so the triple jump final at 1:13 p.m., how do you see it going?
I see him doing well because he's having fun, and I love that he's having fun and he doesn't take it as serious as everybody else. As long as he stays healthy and just enjoy the moment, I feel that he's definitely going
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and he'll definitely will give us a medal.
Thank you very much. Pick up yourselves.
Yes.
All right.
Jamaica.
We'll continue to interact with our two Olympians. Now, thanks, Sunrisers, for watching. Continue to watch CVM TV. Remember, later tonight at 8 o'clock, we will have Paris Podium to kind of recap all that happened for today. The name is Orville. Stay tuned.
Hey my peeps, get this on the regular. Your HIV status if you consider. The least you ever test once a year. Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Cause it might not show up on your timeline and you learn too late, so you're out of time. A progressive future, mandatory. Really long life, our story. You hear?
Remember, update your status in a real life. Go HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Really long life, our story. Real long life with a youth coming from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
A father's promise, a mother's lasting legacy.
Happy birthday, my beautiful one. Love always, Mom.
Gifts of love, cherished forever. Each year passes, protection of love remains.
Happy birthday, love always, Mom.
A knock at the door.
Dad!
You know, I promised her that I'll give you this today.
Legacy received. Your love lives on with life insurance from Sagicor.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
I am the only God.
We fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
All right, Risers, are you ready to find your zen, your peace today? In Yadi's Got Talent, we'll be experiencing the soothing sounds of Jeremy Ashburn. Now, this Jamaican/Austrian jazz drummer, film composer, and the brains behind Kingston's lively The Jam Is Back is here to share with us how his multi-instrumental talents are not only impacting the music scene, but also helping people to find their inner calm. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here. And it's so interesting to see all of these
I'm looking for
instruments
the
we've never seen.
and the drum set.
I know that you started off in music in a more traditional sense.
Yes.
We would have probably seen you here originally with a keyboard, a drum kit, or something else.
Like that, for sure.
What moved you into this space of wellness now and to a whole different space altogether?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it started back many years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago, or more, actually. I was playing music for my friend Elizabeth's yoga class at True Self, and she was doing very, very relaxing yoga classes, so she said, why not come along and,
Yeah. I see the crystal bowls there, and they're some of my favorites. I was saying to you in the break that I sometimes put on this type of music when I have to be hyper-focused, not just calm and relaxed, but sometimes when I have to get things done. And so it's really nice to see all of these instruments in front of us. Can we get like a little sound of what's happening over here?
Because educate me, I'm just seeing this for the first time.
What's what?
Okay, so these are some crystal sound bowls.
You know that sound.
And this is a tongue drum, specifically called an aqua drum. And then these are some pieces off of drums from a drum set called rototoms, but I found that they ring quite nicely like bells and stuff.
Very cool, very cool. All right, and so just before we actually get to hear what you're doing today, you're doing a jam session as well?
Yes, every week at 22 Jerk. It's called The Jam Is Back. It's a live music jam session. It's quite a...
And this is a type of sounds? Okay, that's a different thing.
This is a different thing. These tend to be at wellness-oriented events.
So if I'm bringing a group of 10 or 20, is there a group rate to enter?
No, the jam is free.
It's free?
It's absolutely free.
I'm bringing 30 then.
You can, and come and eat some dinner. It's a jerk place.
Come eat some dinner. All right, perfect. Well, we're looking forward to this today. And can you just tell us where we can maybe find you online?
Sure. XPLINT on Instagram. XPLINT.
Okay.
Yeah. And the jam is back on Instagram.
The jam is back.
Yes.
22 Jerk.
22 Jerk.
On Thursdays?
On a Thursday, yes.
And it's free.
And it's free, and it's super cool.
It's super cool, and we can get food.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Food and free, that's great. But before you do, I mean, people go to school, music school, and they learn traditional instruments.
Sure.
Where did you learn to play this?
Well, you know, I mean, it starts with just getting the instrument, and then self-taught, I suppose. But I grew up playing music, so I do play various instruments, and this just it was an easy segue.
Yeah, but head start. Well, I invite everybody watching right now to just take a moment to just really enjoy this and observe this and really, you know, take it in. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be over here enjoying it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Paris Podium, CVM Paris Podium.
Yes, guys, don't forget you can tune in to watch at sunrise, CVM News at noon, and CVM News at 7 o'clock.
And listen, nightly at 8 p.m. you get the Paris Podium lowdown, everything that's happening. See, it happens right here at CVM.
Yeah, run past.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. You lie! You work till you weak. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me, I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
My barrel pants, these are called barrel pants. What do you feel like?
My barrel pants. Okay, listen.
Right.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It's free zone time. It's our free zone day today.
Yeah.
So we're unleashing our inner performers. That's our inner performances. So we got a challenge where we'll be creating sounds to match with other movements. Okay. So we'll be creating sounds to match with the other movements.
We're learning about this too.
Think of it as a game of make that sound with a twist. All right, ready? So I'll be making sound.
I'm so confused. Let's
with
see.
your movement.
What? Who must do the movement? I must do a movement and you do the sound?
Oh,
okay. All right, ready?
Okay, you do the movement.
Ready? Me do the movement or you
do the sound, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Da 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 da.
I don't understand.
Let me give you an easy one. Watch this.
Okay, ready? I see.
That's it.
Okay, ready? Am ready now?
So you. Ow! Ow! Ow!
You did. All right, come again. Big as yes. Meow, meow, meow. It's a hungry cat. Come again. Okay, I'm gonna sing a song. Try and sing the song. Ready?
Okay, here we go now.
Here we go.
C D E F G H I J K L M I T Q. I'm saying N M I T.
All right, another song. Ready?
Pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. Go on again.
Oh, you're a fresh vegetable. We were singing it earlier.
Pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. Pop up, pop up, pop. No. I like this game.
Hey, I do not like this game because let me tell you, we have one more to do. Give us one more animal. I'm going to do the sound for you. Make it good.
One more animal.
Let's go. No, you fit the sound of me. Ready? Come again. Moo. Moo. So why your coat goes on? It's a moo.
It's a moo.
But your coat just stuck by
Yeah.
No, them goes on moo. I can't bother.
Do a donkey.
What donkey say? No.
No, horse. That's a horse.
No, donkey goes on. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Anyway, I think it's time for us to wrap up the show. We are unhinged right now. Guess what, guys? The show is done. If you didn't guess it already, we've had a fantastic time kicking off the weekend with you all, and we hope that you enjoyed it.
Kicking off the weekend.
Kickboxing. Got him a friend. If you missed out on anything or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments, we've got you covered on our YouTube channel, which is CVM TV. And for all of the fun stuff in between, we're on Instagram at Sunrise CVM and at CVM_television.
You can catch us there any day, every day. Even when we're sleeping, you can still watch us. You know, while we're sleeping, people can still be watching.
It's true. My mom, she will definitely be doing that. But we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend ahead.
And listen. Remember, God without man is still God. But man without God is zero, zilch, zip, nothing, barely.
He's just a not a moo. All right, guys, we're going to take you with a song. Have a good weekend. Mask and a book of rules.